Hey, it's David. I run EA Automatica. I appreciate you popping on this call with me, man.
Yeah, no problem. Let's talk, man.
Cool. I really like hearing how people find us and exactly what they do with it. So, like, what's your thing outside of this stuff?
Sure. I'm a musician full time, mostly live gigs and teaching. I've never really messed with finance stuff. So just, after a while, you start thinking maybe I should do something with my money.
Mhm.
But still, the best time to start is now, right?
Exactly. I couldn't agree
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
When you got the free trial option. All right. So, like, how'd you find us? How'd you end up finding us?
I actually remember it pretty clear. I was in a coffee shop and I had like 40 minutes to fill until I had a student show up for a lesson. So I
Mhm.
was just like, on Instagram doom scrolling, and then this ad pops up and it looked kind of like different from the normal ones. So I tapped it.
Cool. Interesting. So, what made it stick for you?
Yeah, I remember thinking, okay, one scroll and I'm out. But I don't know. It wasn't trying to push me or whatever. So I just kept reading it. And then after like 3 days, I realized I was still reading it. So, yeah.
Fair enough. What
Yeah.
what what made you stay?
I don't know. It wasn't trying to push anything. It just felt like it was written by someone like normal, not like a get rich, finance bro or anything. So I kept reading, and eventually I just thought, all right, I'll test it. You know.
That's yeah, that totally makes sense. And did you know anything about trading before this?
I mean, bits and pieces. Like you hear the same stuff everywhere. You hear like passive income, stocks, forex, crypto, but I never actually run anything before this. Like I never. It's just it's just a lot of noise to me. I just can't navigate through it.
That is it. Like 99% of it is just like noise layered on noise.
Yeah.
So when you did try it, uh what that first week or two look like? Let us know.
I was smooth. I think I was up like 600 bucks that first month from the initial positive. I think I put in 2K.
Mhm.
So, nothing crazy, but normally you don't expect a return from non-crypto stuff this quick. And I don't know.
Well, that's nice. That's what, around what, 30% a month on the boosting algo, right?
Yeah, something like that. I'm a musician, so my math not so good.
Okay, yeah. I couldn't tell you what it is in chords. But uh yeah, so something like that. Like, so are you still running it now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I switched it to the portfolio one, and I threw in like another 10,000. So I'm at 12 in deposits now. So about 2 months, maybe two and a half in. Last I checked, I don't know. I think I'm at like 2,300 up, something like that. But I also don't look that often because kind of the point is like I don't want to think about it. I just want it to work.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Have you talked to anybody from our team while setting it up?
Yeah, James. James.
James is good. I also like
Yeah.
James. James is great. Yeah.
Yeah, he answered what I needed, and it took like 15 minutes. James is the best. Always James, forever James.
Super cool. Super cool. Yeah, we aim to complete the setup as fast as possible at like any given time. So if someone in your shoes is listening, like not deep into finance, into not like they're not deep into finance, maybe they're a little skeptical. What would you tell them?
I'd say just try it. Like seriously, the trial's free, so you don't have to commit. You just kind of run it for a bit, see how it moves. I mean, that's what I did, and yeah, I'm glad I did it. You
Great.
know?
That's the honest answer. So I appreciate you sharing that, man. I really do.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for having me on, and thanks for this. This is really sweet. Thank you.